Thursday, but I have to remember, I upload this on Monday. Basically, I've been streaming quite a bunch 2 weekends ago, and I hope it's okay. I hope it doesn't bother anybody. My streams are not ASMR, but they are not very energetic either, so kind of relaxing anyways, I think. I currently stream to both YouTube and Twitch, that's why I'm like, maybe it's annoying to some people. But, so I was streaming and we were trying to build a town hall, and then one of my friends had this really big idea, and I liked the idea, so I wanted to do it, but it's a lot of work. So, this is currently how it looks like. So basically, out here we have like the kingdom and all of you guys' pretty stuff that you already built. And then in here was supposed to be like a hall, but then my friend was like, we could make a cave, have the cave be a floating island and like a lush cave underneath. And as you can see, I think we made some great progress. The first day I streamed, I think 5 of us or so were digging, and we were digging for a while. This took a long time to dig out. It's really not far, but I think we're slowly getting there. So basically, I need to gather my thoughts. So there's this small floating island, and on this island I'm gonna set up the /PW, the player warp, so everybody can teleport here. And then we have like these 4 sides that we'll put something. This is what I've been working on this week. I'll show you. And then we have this side is gonna be like a kingdom shop where we can set up shops. It's really not in the making yet. I just made like little platforms. And then over here, my friend already built these portal, and I was thinking we could add some like profession villagers, an enchanting area, maybe even like a workshop area, as in like all the crafting things, like anything you can imagine. But this is probably gonna be a while, because I'm trying to come up with how to make things, and if anybody wants to help or build one of these things, do let me know. But I think it would be smart if you texted me on Discord about it, so I can actually share the ideas, because in game it's hard to like explain. Yeah, so the bottom looks already great. I think I need to rework like the pawns and stuff, and also just add some more detail. And I didn't even finish with the cave walls and ceiling and stuff. So the cave ceiling, it's currently very dark, but it's kind of supposed to be how it is here-ish, and you know, I still just need to do it a bit more. And also the cave walls, I need to make it more interesting, and the corners, and there's just so much work still. But also it already looks great in my opinion. I hope that when people teleport here that they don't think like it's like a cave kingdom, because that's not what it is. So basically for the middle, I shared this first. For the middle, I was thinking about a small ruin of some sorts, and to put my kingdom rule books. And I think we also want to do like a ruin somewhere in the bottom. And so I've currently built this, and maybe this is where I'll put the books. I'm not sure. The player warp will be like right here. And then for today, my goal is to finish this and make the floating island look nice. Because if I have the member board and this, I can make the player warp. So here is the member board basically. It goes in like this as well. And ta-da! I don't know about it. I think it's beautiful, but I don't know if it's boring. Okay, there's a lot. So basically we have the member board. Oh yeah, I didn't even say it yet. We voted on a kingdom name in the stream, and Lumoria won. So our kingdom is now officially called Lumoria. And I added everyone on the board that I saw in the it's not like a kingdom that has like a specific rules or anything, but I was gonna ask like 2 or 3 people to put them on like a different color, so people would know that they could contact those people about any question, that sort of thing, if I'm not around. But I need to think that through. But anyways, I also thought, yeah, that board is like big enough, but it's like it's almost full. I'm like, oh no. I know not everybody like actually joined yet, I don't think, like in the kingdom, but I'll figure that out and stuff. Then we have a tiny pond in the middle and the mob head collection wall. These are all the mob heads that I had. Most of these are from you guys are my friends that gave them to me, like and I also set up this hopper, so if you have any heads that you would want to put on the board here, just drop them in here. Both the member board wall and this wall are like a separate claim. Let me see, like they're a child claim with restricted access, so like nobody can take anything, if that makes sense, or nobody could mess with the signs over here. So that's also why I said like if like 2 males send me the date so I can add it to the thing. Yeah, and then quite some heads, but I noticed some of these are gonna be painful to get. Some have like a 1% or a 2% drop chance, and I definitely need to work on this a bit. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get all. I don't think so, but might as well try, I think. I tried my best of like sorting them and counting, but then I ended up being one off anyways. And then on the side, every month they have like a special player head. I think it was this one for July, August, and I think I'll put them on the side, cause yeah, people can vote on those. Anyways, I was thinking about doing a message board over on this side, but maybe it's stupid, because I think last time I played I had like a message board and some of you guys left like really nice messages and I thought it was so cute, but I think maybe it's silly. So I don't know about that. I could do it, or does anybody have any ideas what else I could do with that wall? But yeah, it's basically just a stone room pretty much, and I made some floating candles. There's also some emerald and some amethyst. When I think about Lumoria, I definitely see like a very nice like lit up thing with lights. I don't know. So there might be a bit too much lights in here right now, too much different lights. But I wanted to add all, and this is also the kind of thing I want to apply to the cave, which I'm gonna dread saying this stuff because oh my god, that's gonna be so much work. I don't know. Also, these floating bridges, I need to think about how to do those. These are just like temporary. Yeah, I worry that when people teleport here it's like too hidden away, but I think with like putting signs, I think it will probably be okay. Yeah, I need to put a sign that this leads to the kingdom. Maybe I could exchange this and put it here. Kingdom. Or I don't know how to write. Maybe like smart to mention this because a lot of people in game kingdoms, they're just based in game, and I thought it's maybe important to mention because most of you guys that live in the kingdom watch my videos, and then like it's like I can't explain it, but I don't know if it's mean to write this. So, but basically this kingdom was created mainly for people from YouTube community. You're not allowed to advertise, so I purposely don't write like my channel name or anything, because like maybe people misunderstand it for that. Then it can sometimes be a little harder to stay on track with everything if you are not part of that. But anyone on the server is welcome to join if they would like to, because I think people could absolutely join. So yeah. And then the idea with Lumoria is to create a shared area where builds feel connected and where community members or like kingdom members, I don't know, can collaborate on projects together. It is also an area that will appear in many of my videos. I don't know if I should write that sentence. I mainly wrote it so people know that their builds is gonna be like on videos, but maybe it comes across wrong. I don't know. I'm very much an overthinker. I should probably also mention that the kingdom is like a bit different than the usual in-game kingdoms, because a lot of time people have like plot sizes, like squares, and then you only build in the square. But this kingdom is really like inviting everybody to like create an area together. But anyways, here's the joining. If you would like to join the kingdom, please contact me. And then this is just the commands. And also on Discord. And then I split the kingdom, what I consider to be the kingdom, into like two parts, or two areas. It's like the main claim is the big claim that I claimed, where it's a shared claim and everyone's builds close together. Like it's not really an area where you build a house and it's gonna like be on its own sort of thing. I really want to make the area feel very cluttered almost, because if everything has a lot of details and connected to each other, I think it makes a really great area. And if we build houses in the kingdom, by the way, and we don't want to live in it, we can also like make villagers start living there or something. The outside area, that's the surrounding land where members can make their own private claims. I do still consider this part of the kingdom, but it's like kind of on its own too. And the build style, I made it very open, but I'm also bad at explaining the style. But we already have some established builds, and I think just fit close to those. I think the style would probably be kind of like medieval fantasy, magical stuff. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, if you do build in a kingdom, definitely try to make builds look nice. So that's like the info book, and then this is the rule book, which has like the rules, and I split them in the rules for the main claim area and then some for the surrounding areas. And the main claim rules are, if it's like one big claim and you can only like build in it once you're added to the trust list. And then just kind of also the info on privacy, that the main claim is shared with every member of the kingdom. Everyone can open chests and interact with blocks or like destroy blocks, everything. And you can place a sign on a chest without sneaking too private in. And then this one, I hope it's not too boring that I just talk about this. I'm sorry, but yeah, basically this is just that we actually build stuff close, and that's, I've already explained this one. Obviously respect other people's build and stuff. Always ask before taking things that are not yours, unless they're like chests that are clearly for a project that you're helping, you know what I mean? is just a chest in one of the houses, don't go and take stuff from it if you don't know what the stuff is for, because it could be someone's private storage that they just didn't private. And also don't change someone's builds unless you asked them first, sort of. And this is an idea I had, that a lot of time I go through the area and I have like an idea in my mind, but I'm not gonna build it. So if you ever walk through the area and you get an idea, you could leave a sign, and I was gonna like make them like, if you know you want to build this, you're just not yet building it, you could mark it as a closed idea, because that means like others like will leave you the space. And if you have an idea but you don't mind if someone else comes up with a different idea, I would mark it as an open idea. That's also like if you would suggest something like, oh, we could totally make, I don't know, a bridge here, but if you don't want to make the bridge, you could still suggest a bridge. And this is just like inactivity. I think it's important that if someone is inactive for a long time and has like unfinished builds, that we could eventually finish them. I don't really know like a time limit for this. I have to look up the Fairytales rules of like what they would consider as inactive. So, but definitely ask me before continuing such a house, and also let the kingdom know if you decide to no longer play or continue a project, because then others can finish it. The outside area rules, this is anything outside of the main claim. You can obviously make your private claims. Please just like keep them to what you actually need or what you like plan to need, sort of thing. And also don't build extremely close to another player's claim outside of the main claim because people might want to expand around their house a little bit. So just, yeah. And then at the same time, it is encouraged to connect areas with paths to keep the area feeling like one connected place. Yay. Yeah, that, I don't know if these books are good. I think they're probably good enough to put there for now. I'm sorry that took me a while to read all of those, but I figured it might be like nice to add that into a video. And like me, I have big claims, but this one, for example, goes this way because I wanted to make something here. Like I wanted to maybe build a bridge or something, or like something for a little boat. It was just a project I might have considered, and then over here it's so big because of all my villagers downstairs and my shop and everything. And then my barn, which I'm not going to continue for now because I have too much on my hands. Also, the only issue that I found is that in the kingdom it doesn't start over here, it starts like here. There. It's really a big area. Like it's like about this big, I think. I can't really expand the claims because I never even saw those stairs. This is cool, I like this. It's like a way up here. That's really nice. So basically the main stuff is obviously in this like forest if people want to build. And I think building like small little houses and stuff is the Glimmer Fairies thing is very useful. These are just my signs, we can take them down. Yeah, the claim is actually smaller than I thought, but it's so many blocks, I'm like, what? But yeah, well, this area. so that's all like uneditable basically. And I noticed, let me do like this so I have, oh no, that's actually kind of ugly. When I do that, it creates a claim all the way up because the claims, they're not, oh my god, okay, it's a lot of mobs here. So when I do that, it creates a claim all the way up here, which means anything that's like right here, nobody could interact with. And I haven't really thought about that. And yeah, that might be a little bit of a complicated, but basically, if you want to build anywhere and one of these is there, just contact me about it. Because I'm sure we could figure out a way I could get permissions or something. And what I also need to do is, in the very center okay, I'm just like fighting mobs at this point. It's turning daytime. Okay, so basically in the very center island, I need to make a child claim that's public so people can read the info books. But I think this house is right above it, and I think when it's so nice though, when I came up with like, I don't think I can pronounce the house name of the person that built here. It is Blue Master. Oh, that wasn't so hard actually. So there might be a tiny area in your house that might be public for everybody, but I'll let you know about it. It's really just like 2 blocks or 3 blocks or so. Let's see. Then I also need to work on the outside area and everything. I am considering maybe making this bridge a bit somewhere else. I think I might want to do that. It is convenient to get over there though, but I might just, yeah. But, so I need to, like about here, make these blocks public. But it's just a tiny area, and I don't think anybody is gonna find it up in the house or something. Okay, yeah, so I don't really know how to build ruins. This is my current try. It doesn't really have to look very great. And then I need to probably go home and make some not enough space anywhere. So, I know you can copy a book in Minecraft, right? But if I like, wait, take a book. If I sign it, I cannot edit it anymore. That kinda sucks. How do I copy a book? Let me Google. I don't know. needs to be like a book and wait, I need ink. I don't have any, really. Or I didn't see any, at least. Maybe it's like the ocean shop, probably. Yeah. Let's buy. Yeah, sure. Let's buy this much. Oh, it didn't render. Book. Like that. And also a lectern. While I'm at it. Where did my bookshelf go? I don't know. But I put my books away. Oh, I didn't have enough books. Okay, I understand now. 1, 2, and then I never copied a book in Minecraft before. So now I have this original book and then the copy. Oh, that's very nice. Lumoria. Sometimes I write the name wrong, so I always have to be careful that I don't do that. Copy and... Wait, I already made lecterns. Am I just stupid now? Rules and infos. Copy of original. There. Okay. Now we can put away this stuff. Oh my god, there's like not enough space for anything. Just I put it in here. Okay. Let's see, I want to place them like somewhere where you can easily see them, but if like the player warp is here, I want to leave like, what if I put them like this? Stupid. Or just like side to side, like I do want to put decorations around them, so let's see. I probably don't have the decorations with me. Just some things like leaves and too much. Maybe a little bit too much. I don't know. Also, I don't know. Like I wanna add the amethyst somehow, but I don't exactly know how yet. So let's just like. Oh, I kind of really don't like that. Let's just do leaves for now then. Yeah, maybe it works, but I also need to put like signs that explain the books, no? there's like a there, public trust, so I can do like interact with blocks, interact, access. It would probably have to be access trust, I think. So access trust, hashtag public. So oh wait, I'm stupid, not access, I meant container. Right? I don't think you could open books. I need to try it out with someone, but the book location could work out where it is right now. I'll try it later with my friends or something. Oh. Huh. What? I don't know how that just... odd. I like to spam leaves everywhere. I'm not gonna stop ever. What did I do here? That makes no sense. Okay, so maybe it's okay. Let's do vaults and let's get some of this and this. I can't light the candles, but maybe a lantern and a candle. And but then this area is kind of really boring. But I don't want to like crowd it too much because I want people to clearly be able to read the signs. Also, we need to pick a color for the signs, maybe pink. Alright, there's no sign for over there yet, but I think this area is gonna be more for the kingdom members only anyways, while the other ones are like public, I guess, so to like access, I don't know, but yep, can't even speak. Okay, the info books, should I like also make them glow? Maybe a different color, maybe green. And then I could set the PW right here. Okay. Not too bad. Now this side is gonna be a pond and I want it to be a bit bigger. I don't know if this shape is good. Alright, I see the problem. So I cannot get deeper anywhere. this is okay. Do I hear a skeleton? Oh, there's a skeleton inside of the island, I think. No, I'm surprised. A secret hideout in here or something. I can't see. It's so dark. Okay, much better. I can't really like make this pond as I would usually make the ponds with like stones and stuff, because I think it looks stupid if only like a tiny amount of it was in stones. Okay, it does look stupid. No, I think only dirt is better. I usually like to make the edge of the ponds out of stone, but I think that only works when you can actually like make most of it out of stone. So not doing that, instead doing something like this. Yeah, I think that's gonna be okay. My constant issue of like having too much in my inventory, let me just do like this and only take back what I actually need, because I'm running around here all over the place anyway, so I don't really need any of this right now. Maybe some leaves. No. Okay, maybe no leaves. Let's just go home and let's grab some other decor pieces. I'm like a bit... You can see how it takes me like many times to do anything. What do I want? The flowers. We could add some flowers, like those flowers and some of this. is for decorating also the sides of the floating island, which I need to do, so. And then I do have glowberries, I think, in my vault. Yes, okay. I can do something with this, I think. I think it's not very realistic for that to be grass down there. Also, it didn't even fill it with water yet. Let's see. Not here. Okay, that works. I check like this to see if I did it or not. I think not exactly here still. Oh no. Oh, that worked, I guess. Okay, that's perfect. These are so loud. Oh, I see. This is not good here. Oh, wait, what? Where did they go? I have no idea where I just built that dirt. There. Okay. just a small pond. And then of course I also need to go around and just decorate everywhere else with some flowers and other things. Does the ruin still fit here if I like do so many flowers? Probably. Maybe. Okay. Then also I want a lot of vines going down from the floating island. I'm gonna look at it on a happy cast in a bit to see it from outside, and then either I'm gonna hate it or it's gonna be okay. I also have no idea how much I recorded. An hour already. I know I took like a break, or took me a while to start, so it's probably gonna be like 15 minutes, but what? Time flies like crazy when you're recording things. It does look kinda nice like that. So over here will also be a path. Oh, I forgot you can place drip leaves in other places too, can't you? Now I don't know if it looks really bad, but just hope people don't think it's a cave kingdom. Okay, so I think I want to try and make the bottom look a bit nicer as well. And I'm gonna spam some leaves around it, some spore blossoms, and some glowberries and vines. Yep. Oh, the vines here grew very quickly. All of this will grow so much. I think it's gonna be great. And then also some of these. It's hard to really like see how much this is gonna come along when you don't see it in general. Can I like bone meal vines? No. I just have to cut them down later then. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to place a leaf. I want some of the leaves to go like pretty far down. Maybe like that. Okay, like, why not? I think it's the happy, when you're on a happy cast, it's a bit weird sometimes to place blocks. Okay, why is this a grass block? That is bothering me. Unacceptable. Oh, I see. I just removed the firefly bush. That's not that great. Because I really love to see those. Let's see. Let's make this. Oh, they all turn into blocks like that. Oh, seriously? Oh, there it is. Maybe I'm just lagging. No. Okay. I don't even have dirt on me. There. Now I'm going to wait a little bit, and then I'll see how the island looks like with. It's like ice cream. No. Strawberry cake. It's a little loud, those noises, but okay. I also need to make this area here just look a bit more special. Like maybe making like a really nice looking bridge, or adding something more here. I don't know if it needs more leaves or what it needs. Just so, you know, the entrance is kind of like a cave entrance. I like the room though. There, I'm gonna turn my HUD off. I might want to change the banner colors because there's so much green around that I think something else would really stand out. But I haven't really found a nice combination yet. If anybody has suggestions on that, very welcome. Okay, fish cluster into the wall. Not like a very far one, just like a small version, kind of like this looking, just in a mini. So I think that could look very nice. But that's probably gonna be about it for today's video. Fish would just go down the waterfall, right? I'm gonna try how to fish, and I forgot what I came here to get. There was something. I forgot. Well, that's just lovely. Oh yeah, shears. I was like, I felt crazy. Back and then so I can. Because these are gonna grow anyways, so I can just place them on the surrounding. Is it gonna go? Okay, bye fish. That's kind of what I thought will happen. Oh, ouch. Maybe it swam into this pond. Oh yeah, it's right here. Oh, fish. This pond is gonna need some like pond work. But I really like how my friend did the water. Cause he did it like, you know, it goes from up to down and stuff. And even more down. I think it looks great. And I think I saw one of you guys like clear up the area down here a day or two ago, and I think you did a great job as well. Like it still feels very natural, but it feels less like random holes. I like it. So yeah, I think maybe we'll make it a bit more. Well, it is already very like lush, but add some. I don't know what it needs really. If anybody has like ideas for this area, do let me know. By the way. Oh no, come on. But yeah, I think I'll make it official. Let me choose the block that I want people to spawn on. Maybe like this one. It's like not exactly in the middle, but it's like, I think this is a good one. And then I don't think they spawn in the direction that I want them to look in. But let's set, no, PV set. Then do I have to it was exactly like where I looked. Okay, that's like not the worst I think to get into. I should add this not built yet. Yeah, I think it's probably good enough for now. Oh, I don't even know how to sort my chest. You know what? I'm gonna do that later. We don't need to bother with that right now. And I think the things down are slowly growing. Okay, well, that's it for today's video. I don't know what I will have streamed on the weekend. Maybe I will have streamed and continue doing this, or maybe not. I don't know if people are interested for regular streams. But yeah. Oh yeah, I'm a new skin. I didn't even mention that. Oh shit, no. I wanted to find like, let me go over here. I wanted to find like a unicorn skin, and I've just randomly tried this one out. You know, I kinda like it.